damn it! Zaj! Holding my wounded left shoulder, dragging Weiss behind me in my left hand, I escaped back to a church. Earlier I was cornered to the edge of a roof. The bullet he fired left a deep wound in my shoulder. You could say I was lucky really I hadn't hit my right arm, but I needed both hands to use a dual snake sword effectively. I'm safe here for a moment, but I don't think he'll just let me escape with my arm like this. Nash! 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 Dominguez! It was Dominguez, and his talons were he's carrying a cameo that Julie always wears. However, Dominguez has bringing it means that Lena has been successful in rescuing Julie. This music playing, you know it's been successful. I hold a cameo sent to by my dependable companion tightly. My, what are you doing in a place like this? Trying to run away? I'm not going anywhere. Now that I've seen this. I hide out Julie's cameo in front of Zaj. That's Julie's. How? It's thanks to my dependable companion. Here I come, Zaj. Now we're on even terms. Fine then. I was just thinking that there's no flavour to shooting someone who can't resist. Don't try to bluff, Zaj. The real match starts now. I gathered my strength and stood up. Thunder rolled in the sky in a decayed cemetery where Zaj and I stood facing each other, about 20 places apart. Zaj looked at my raised hand holding swords. Realising my left arm was unusable, he smiled happily. Do you really think you can win against me in that state? I guess we'll have to see, won't we? You're not getting any wiser at the end, are you? If I were you in your position, I'd easily obtain a much higher status. I guess so. But that's not my life. Is that so? I guess a fool's life suits you, doesn't it? Zaj fired a shot with his gun. I flick my right wrist holding Schwartz, but pain runs my left shoulder and brings me to one knee. Just as he said. Zaj approaches me slowly. Does he think I don't have the strength to resist anymore? Step by step, slowly coming forward, with a cool smile on his face. Zaj, what's with that smile? Are you unable to hide your true nature, standing in front of me on the verge of death? I wonder. The moment you're buried in my ambition will be realised. Indeed, there is no more need to hide it. Aye, that golden hair of yours. Every time I see that to prove Harmonia and first-class citizenship, my body rages with jealousy. What? Did you know there was a country called Sanardia on the outskirts of the west of Harmonia? That's the name of a country that was conquered by Harmonia 30 years ago. I was born in that country. By custom, only pure Harmonians can be first-class citizens. But those from countries who swear allegiance to Harmonia become second-class citizens. Then there's those who resist Harmonia's conquest. These people from these countries become third-class citizens when they're defeated. A child born in a country conquered by Harmonia is sent to a first-class family in Crystal Valley. In accordance with their assimilation policy, you should know about this. The Latkje house should also have a slave like that as well. Right? Third-class citizens from the savage tribes of grasslands and similar, treated no better than animals. Not even seen as human. It was a daily humiliation. From the moment the sorrow of defeat is born, you taste it fully. I resented myself for not being Harmonian. Eventually, when I was 13, I returned to Sanardia. Everyone I met there, my friends, everybody, had become Harmonian sympathisers. Even though they looked like Sanardians, they had given their hearts away and become Harmonian slaves. They'd go on to teach other Sanardians. An ugly, ruthless way. It's perfect. They'd wag their tails for Harmonia, and they didn't even realise it. Because that's what they desired. But I was different, and those guys were different. I went back to Harmonia, to knock on the doors of a Holding Voice guild. Even though I was too old, I was given a test to be given the chance to be accepted as a child of a guild. It was a grueling test of athletic ability, intelligence, fitness, everything, and I survived. The guild is the only place in Harmonia where your origin doesn't matter, where even third-class citizens can rise. And then, I reached a final ordeal. A test of loyalty to a guild. This test is to kill your parents, the people who gave you your warm childhood memories. Do you think that's where my resentment comes from? No, not at all. Nothing could be further from my mind. An ordeal like that was nothing. Could you do it? It was simple. It took just one throw of knives in the middle of their foreheads. And with that, I was allowed to try to become a gunner. For the first time, I was at a point of 0. Finally, I was standing on a starting point. Nash, you were born with... No. When you were born, you were given everything. But I'm aiming for a lot more than that. The Latkje house, even you and Julie, are nothing but stepping stones. The successful destruction of the Latkje house and the People's Faction will grant me a position as elder. And eventually, I will hold real power of a guild, have control of that fearsome shadow that is the backbone of Harmonia. In that Harmonia, I will take away everything from Harmonians like you. I will humiliate them all. I will consume everything. That is my revenge. No, it's my ambition. Do you understand, Nash? My ambition will consume you and Julie. I had listened to Zaj's confession in silence, my anger seething, not even caring about the cold rain that was pouring down. You did this to my family, just for that? Just for that? I guess you would say that. What I desire had you bestowed to you from birth. You had power from the moment you were born without any struggle, effort or need for it. You were born into privilege and couldn't understand my suffering. In short, you and I are from different worlds. Zaj, we've talked too much. I have you to thank for this wound from that night. Nash, this is the last time. Right, now turning back. Once again with its hand. Very well. So, try to steal it from me. This power that I won through shedding of much blood. Zaj holds a gun in his right hand and a sword in his left. I only have Schwartz posed in my right hand in preparation for the attack. Cold rain fell on us. Wind as strong as a storm ruffled our hair. I moved slowly and focused entirely on Zaj. Zaj seems to be doing the same. This game we decide in just one moment. There's no time for regrets. Because this is a Howling Voice Guild duel. As lightning struck down the spire of a church, Zaj made his move. Die, Nash! Zaj's two guns fired almost simultaneously. At the same moment, I jumped back and swung short to knock the bullets down. This exchange of attacks and defense continued a while. You just don't know when to give up, do you? Neither do you. Well then, how about this? A heavy, unexpected blow at Schwartz from his sword made me lose my balance. A bullet was fired from the handle of his sword, but I repelled it in the nick of time. A small spot at his lips. Got you! The tip of his sword was pointed at me and Zaj fired. Shit, that was a trick. The blade came as quick as lightning bolt, trying to knock mine off as soon as I realised I threw Schwartz without hesitation. As a result, I was now as good as unarmed, with Zaj getting closer. Now, this is the end. You shouldn't use such cheesy one-liners. Even when you say it's the end, it never is. At the same time as Zaj was about to pull a trigger, the old fire and wire stretched from my right hand was brought back. What? Schwartz had been discarded. From behind it, Zaj started to move as if by magic. Manipulated by the wire, Schwartz was coming at Zaj's back. Unprepared as he was, Zaj lost his balance attempting to stop Schwartz. This is my chance. Probably the last one. Zaj! Zaj stared in astonishment at a sword that pierced his chest. We'd both tried to trick the other, but I was one step ahead. I dodged a bullet, but the final blow hadn't come from Schwartz that I threw from my right hand, but from Weiss in my left. The blood flow had been restored to my injured left shoulder, but I had been hiding it just for this moment, for this final blow. Zaj hadn't let his guard down until the very last minute. When a magician shows you his right hand, you shouldn't ignore his left, Zaj. You lose. I pulled out the sword and it had pierced Zaj. Zaj's body slowly but surely lost its strength and fell towards me. I win. It seems that way. Nash, it's my loss. In the end, I couldn't win. Zaj, why didn't you show up now? You could have been the power you wanted. Why would you risk all of this? Did you hate me that much? Did you want to see me suffer? Zaj, that night 3 years ago, if I hadn't cut you, would you and Julie? It's a foolish question. For my ambition, to lose a woman is nothing but a waste. After all of his faults. The next morning, when I reached the cemetery, the rain had completely stopped. As the sun rose, illuminating the gloomy graveyard, the sounds of birds filled the decayed garden of the church as they merrily picked at nuts. Just like before, my life or death duel with Zaj, it all felt unreal. The abominable past and present. As yesterday's rain was soaked by the ground, I thought about all the things that had happened with Zaj. As I watched the rising sun, it suddenly struck me, the past hadn't changed. Has anything really changed with this fight? Even with Zaj gone, the Latkje family won't be restored. My parents, Julie's heart. I look away from the sunrise down to a cemetery as I recall Zaj's words last night. Power. In order to survive, power is certainly is a necessity. But if all that remains is your own body, is there really any point? Even after much thought, I still don't know. Zaj and I may have been from different worlds, but we're still human. A familiar voice from the entrance of the cemetery drew me out of my pensive state. Nash. You, huh? I've been causing trouble. Then Zaj is... Both him and his ambitions have been put to rest. Julie's been moved to a safe place. Are you going to see her now? Yeah. Say, this cameo. Yeah, Julie entrusted it to me. Seems Dominguez did his job well. Yeah, he always does his job flawlessly. I see, that's good. I gave this cameo to Julie when she was a child. It has a secret. There's room for a portrait inside. She always used to keep a portrait of a person that was most important to her inside it. Me. But now it's empty. There's no portrait of anyone. Lena. That man. He would ask for something in the future. But between now and then, it seems I have some growing up to do. I'm still acting like a child. Nash, what are you saying? My hands are not only steeped in the things I learned at the guild, but in the blood of many people. Twice in the blood of a man Julie loved. I ran away from Crystal Valley once because I couldn't endure that. But Nash, you've come back. Am I wrong? Crystal Valley is no longer my home. The Latkje family is gone. But Julie is waiting for you. Nash! Don't hesitate! Right now, I'm not eligible to meet her. How could a killer offer any comfort to anyone? Selfish! You're just being selfish. About Julie's feelings, you're... Behind Lena, I saw a figure taking out a gun. Lena, don't move. What? Sergeant was the staff henchman. Wait, you raised your hand to throw a knife, Nash. Nash? 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 Where'd you go? I won't let you do this, Nash. Take care of Julie. With those words, I entrusted her to Lena and left that place behind. Nash! 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 And guys, I think that's the end of Suikogaiden Volume 2. So what did you think of Suikogaiden as a whole? Well, I quite enjoyed it. I mean, it was really, really interesting. I didn't realise we got the clip from episode 1 as well. I really enjoyed it. It's interesting seeing a side of Suikoden characters you didn't really get to see in the original. It would be really interesting if, really, the experience Japan had for Suikoden III was vastly different to the experience we in the West had. Because when we had it in the West, it was a brand new game with brand new characters, a few carryovers, not as many as before. Whereas Japan had Suikogaiden, they met Nash, and with Suikoden III, Nash played a huge role in that one. A role which can't be overstated. I'd say he's pretty much up there with all the main characters. He's up there with Thomas, with Hugo, with Chris, with Gedo. He's actually one of the main characters in my opinion. He's up there with Luke even. Army Special Stew, eh? I remember that one. I don't think this is the end of Suikogaiden for me. One thing I do know about the series, about this particular volume, is... I've mentioned it in the comments actually. Chapter 3, I think it is. The one with Futch and Bright. That is only one possible Chapter 3. Do you remember that choice out of the very start of it? One I couldn't pick, one with maximum look bar. Well, apparently, if you do max your look bar by that point, you can take an alternative path. And that's what I'm going to be doing in the next episode, because this is the end of a game, but that's not the end of a story. I will return to Suikogaiden Volume 2 in the next episode. I always say I don't revisit visual novels after I complete them. Even if I've got alternative storylines, I don't revisit them for streams anyway. I do often play them side by side, and often play them in the background. I will go back and play Valhalla at some point, although with Nirvana coming out next year, hopefully. I don't know if it is next year, but I hope it is. I don't think we're playing that a lot more. There's also a fantastic game coming soon called Coffee Talk. It's like Valhalla, only based on a coffee shop. But all in all, I'm actually running out of visual novels to play. Are there any decent visual novels you can think of which I should be playing? And sadly, don't mention Clanad. I would love to be able to play Clanad on YouTube, but let's say I'm more key. Do not want it on YouTube. There is one I could try, but I'll check to see what the streaming policy of that one is already. I'll have to buy it because I've got it ordered, but I've got it delivered from Living Run. There's one visual novel I do want to play. If I can upload it, I will upload it. But I have a feeling they say no to that one as well. But we'll see. We've got a few I do want to try. So I think this is pretty much the end of it. Don't know if there's an epilogue at the end. Let's have a quick check. Oh, where's the translating team? Those people are awesome people. They let me play this game. Hey, I sure you want to ride just to the next village. I can take you all the way to your destination if you want. It's perfectly alright. Your load of next village so the horse won't be tired. The next village is fine. I'm not in any rush. Alright then. Go away. Where are you from? I'm from the east. Ha, you running from some woman? That's a feeling you give off. Very perceptive of you. Yeah, something like that. Ha, I'll give you some good advice, friend. You listening? When a woman is angry with you, don't argue with her. Just close your eyes, plug your ears, and wait for the storm to pass. Then you cool the remaining heart by coming home with flowers and treats. That's a trick. I see. I'll try that next time. Yeah, it'll be fine. Is it okay if I take a little nap? Sure, I'll let you know when we arrive. Thanks. I'm just a little tired for a number of reasons. In that case, get some rest. It's a long way to go before the next village. You have plenty of time. Yeah.